Madam Lickfinger, the Evil Cook, Part 1. It was a cold, windy evening in the heart of Amire town. A large crowd had gathered outside Madam Lickfinger restaurant and bar, their eyes fixed on the closed entrance. Hunger clung to them like a second skin. Their nostrils fled as the thick, tantalizing aroma of roasted meat and spicy pepper soup filled the air, wrapping around them like an invisible rope, pulling them closer with each breath. The scent was so powerful that stomachs growled loudly, drawing embarrassed laughter from among the waiting customers. It was almost magical, the way the aroma stirred something deep inside them, making mouths water uncontrollably and hearts beat faster in anticipation. The queue stretched far down the road, curving around the corner. People nudged one another just to inch closer to the front. No one wanted to miss a taste of the legendary grilled meats, garnished with fragrant pepper and onions that shimmered under the flickering street lights. The roasted meat glistened with juicy drippings that sizzled as they hit the coals, while the pepper soup, the pepper soup, emitted a rich, spicy scent, strong enough to break the will of a fasting monk. Rumor had it that Madam Lickfinger's pepper soup was the best in the entire region, better than anything any other vendor could offer. Her restaurant had become the talk of the town. People journeyed from faraway cities just to dine there. Wealthy businessmen and top politicians often parked their luxurious car by the roadside and stood in line like ordinary folks, unbothered by status. Market traders who usually closed late would shut their stores early to secure a plate. Mothers woke at dawn to buy a portion for their children's school lunch, and husbands abandoned meals at home, giving all sorts of excuses just to eat at Madam Lickfinger's. But today, the crowd was growing restless. A young man at the front of the line, eyes red from fatigue and hunger, complained loudly. Why hasn't she opened yet? I have been here since before sunset. His voice carried a sharp edge of impatience, but no one blamed him. The wait was torture. That mouth-watering scent drifting through the air was both a blessing and a curse. Finally, the wooden door creaked open. Standing there was Madam Lillian, better known as Madam Lickfinger. She was tall and broad-shouldered, her skin a warm mahogany tone, with eyes that seemed to see through souls. Her expression was as cold as steel, her lips unsmiling. "Everyone, organize yourself properly," she commanded sharply. "If the line gets chaotic, I won't serve anyone." Her voice cut through the murmurs like a blade. Instantly, the crowd straightened up, falling into disciplined silence. No one wanted to risk losing their chance. Behind the kitchen doors, however, something strange was happening. Pots clanked, soup stirred, fires burned hot beneath grills. Meat turned golden over open flames, but not a single human hand was visible. Invisible forces worked with eerie precision, seasoning, stirring, slicing, and garnishing. It was as if spirits themselves were preparing the food. Madam Lillian remained at the doorway, her eyes glowing faintly under the dim exterior lights as she watched the unseen activity unfold inside. She never cooked alone, though no one had ever seen a single assistant. In the dead of night, when the town slept, she would disappear into the shadows, traveling to meet her secret suppliers. A mortuary attendant named Cyril was among them. He always delivered the freshest parts. With each delivery, whispers passed between them in hushed, urgent tones. "Madam, this one is still very fresh," Cyril would say, handing her a crimson-stained sack and a gallon of cloudy water used in washing corpses before burial. She would offer him a thick envelope of cash and a cold, unnatural smile that could chill bone. There was no question asked. There never were. Madam Lillian never ate from her own kitchen. not once. Her meals consisted of only fruits and prepackaged snacks purchased from other food vendors. No one ever questioned it. Perhaps because they were too enchanted by the food to care. Each dish she served was laced with powerful incantations, spells that clouded judgment, and created an insatiable craving that could never quite be satisfied.